Welcome back. What would you like to do today?
It's creepy when it goes from like animation to animation here. Like now she's like looking around, and they're trying to make it look like she's curious about the room the player's in. And then she'll cut to like a conversation. It has to reset to 0 before she starts the next part, and that's always weird. Alright, let's have a look at the extras. Let's see if we have...
This is the extras section. As you play, you'll unlock all kinds of content that you can find here.
Okay, and you actually need points to unlock this stuff, right? So these points you get from unlocking paths on the tree, I believe. I actually want to go through these. Yeah, so how much have we got? We've got loads of points. So we're going to unlock this one first and we'll watch it. So this was a tech trailer, I believe, for the PlayStation 3. That's 2013. It's a PlayStation 4. Tech trailer for the PlayStation 4. I don't know if this inspired this story or this was like a 2 years before the debut trailer. Debut trailer. So maybe this is like the alpha for it. But this is also like a precursor to the story. So this actually is canon. So this is worth watching. This is following footage of, on a PlayStation 3. At the end of the PlayStation 3's life cycle, I guess. It's a tech demo. And it was made by the same company, Quantic Dream. Quantic Dream, and that is it, isn't it? Fuck, I should know this. Alright, so that is the character from the game. Yeah, you can tell a huge downgrade in graphics. It's still very impressive. Especially this. So the tech demo part of it is all the pieces being put together and then becoming part of the whole. As well as a lot of stuff moving at once.
ID.
VPC 897504C.
Can you move?
As the robotic voice. A bit like GLaDOS there.
Your eyes now. Cervical and optical animation checked. Now give me your initialization text.
Oh, that's really creepy.
I'm a 3rd generation AX400 android. I can look after your house, do the cooking, mind the kids. I organize your appointments. I speak 300 languages, and I am entirely at your disposal as a sexual partner. No need to feed me or recharge me. I'm equipped with a quantic battery that makes me autonomous for 173 years. Do you want to give me a name?
Yeah. From now on, your name is Kara.
My name is Kara.
Initialization and memorization checked.
Yeah. It's weird, the graphics aren't good enough. So they're triggering like a Uncanny Valley effect for me. Whereas in the characters in the main game don't, because the graphics are just that much better. Maybe it's also like the fact she's, part plastic there.
Upper limb connection checked. Now say something in German.
That's actually also a good part of the tech demo. Like a morph between the plastic to the skin.
Say it in French.
Je suis un androïde de 3e génération AX400, conçu pour être votre assistante personnelle et votre partenaire intime.
Okay, now sing something in Japanese.
There's something about this. Fuck, I forgot what it is. I think this is in the main game somewhere. Oh, there's some trivia about that, but I fucking forgot it. God damn it.
Multilingual verbal expression checked. Go ahead, take a few steps.
It is very good. God damn, look at that. PlayStation 3. It is at the very end of its life cycle as well, so that's like the best part of it.
Locomotion checked. Great, you're ready for work, honey.
And just give her hair, it just grows.
What's going to happen to me now?
I'll reinitialize you and send you to a store to be sold.
Sold? I'm a sort of merchandise. Is that right?
Yeah, of course you're merchandise, baby. I mean, you're a computer with arms and legs and capable of doing all sorts of things. And you're worth a fortune.
Oh, I see. I thought...
You thought? What did you think?
I thought... I was alive.
Shit, what is this crap? That's not
Oh, that's a twist.
It's going off the rails. Okay, recording. Defective model. Disassemble and check the required components.
You're disassembling me, but why?
You're not supposed to think that sort of stuff. You're not supposed to think at all, period. You must have a defective piece or a software problem somewhere.
No, I feel perfectly fine, I assure you. Everything is all right. I answered all the tests correctly.
God, that's terrifying.
Behavior is non-standard.
Please, I'm begging you, please don't disassemble me.
I'm sorry, honey, but defective models have to be eliminated. That's my job. If a client comes back with a complaint, I'm going to have some explaining to do.
I won't cause any problems, I promise. I'll do everything I'm asked to. I won't say another word. I won't think anymore. But I've only just been born. You can't kill me yet. Stop, will you please stop? I'm scared.
God damn, that's really good.
I want to live. I'm begging you.
So why even to cry? At that point you're asking for trouble. Yeah, God. Such a great, fantastic, like, little short story. Impressive tech demo. Would have been a perfect trailer for the game as well.
Go and join the others.
You can tell there's a massive disconnect there between the like quality of the face and the quality of the skin texture on the body.
Stay in line, okay? I don't want any trouble.
Thanks.
My God.
Oh my god, that's so good. I actually want to see the history on this. Oh, is this like the, I guess like a pilot for the game? I mean, 2 years to make from this to the first trailer. I don't know, timing's a bit too close. Well, it's made by David Cage, so yeah, it is. It was the plan for this, I guess. I mean, it was running in real time. I know that wasn't pre-rendered, right? It was rendering that on the fly, which is kind of the point. So, which actually is very good. So we've got all these trailers. We might go through these later, because it might show some points about characters that I don't want to give away to yet, but other times there might be... Yeah, might be some spoilers in there. So let's back to the game. Oh, let's just have a quick look. So we've also got like concept art, which I think is all pretty much terrible. Soundtrack. And there's one really good song in this that I like. It's the investigation music when you're playing as Connor. Gallery. I think there's also like CGI. Oh no, this is 3D model viewer. And so you have to unlock these by getting certain circumstances in the game, and then you have to pay those bonus points to unlock them. Let's go for... let's go for Connor. But it's literally just a 3D view, I believe. Oh, it even looks at the camera. That's ever so slightly creepy. Can I able to do animations? Little list. Oh, that's just that list. Okay. I'm gonna play with the coin. Okay, and then variation. Here's the background. Oh, so if we unlock different outfits, we also, I think it's a separate character. I think like the one to the right of him might be like a Connor in another suit. Yeah, that from the Kara short, a huge difference. Magazines, those we unlock by finding them in the game. And the server is the one we took as we started this session. So as I said, last week's footage got corrupted.
Story chart.
So we're going to go back to night. Yeah, that's where we left off. So if I press triangle to launch there, that's creepy. That's too close. Alright, so basically you can go back and have it not be canon to your save. So if you just want to do stuff up and then not fuck up your future save or whatever, we're going to override that. We're going to basically carry on where we left off from 2 weeks ago. I'm only planning for this one to be a short stream, so I might catch up to where we got up to last time. And then end it for there. I wanted to go a bit further, but I ended up starting late.
That was by far the most boring party I've been to in the last 25 years. Every time I go to one of these, I ask myself, what the hell am I doing here?
Yeah, especially since it was a dance party.
And all the schmoozers that go there.
Well, it's a chance for all those people who admire your work to meet you.
Yeah. No one gives a damn about art. All they care about is how much money they're gonna make out of it. Come on, let's have a drink. Oh, the excitement of this whole thing has made me thirsty.
You didn't drink at the cocktail party? No wonder why it was boring. Although, to be fair, it's probably a bad idea to drink to have a good time.
Scotch, neat as usual?
Absolutely.
Okay, but you know what your doctor would say.
More
Well,
scotch.
he kiss my ass. I'm old enough to choose my own medication.
Oh, motion controls. Every single time they pop up, I'm going to complain about them because I fucking hate them.
Did you leave the light on in the studio?
No, I'm sure I didn't.
I have perfect memory. I would know.
Please.
Like this, so you do it through the fucking LED.
This is Carl Manfred's android at 8941 Lafayette Avenue. We've just returned home and found the lights on. There may have been a break-in.
A patrol car is on the way.
Let's go check it out.
Alright. You need some combat androids here. So I think if we go first, he'll be like...
Oh, I'm gonna come with you.
I'm certain you can go without him. I remember seeing the flowchart and there was an option here, but I don't know what it is. So we're going to use him as a meat shield. He's going to go first, and then we'll be right behind him. That burglar's going to get a taste of wheelchair justice. Call him Ironsides. But
What are you doing?
it's his son.
You refuse to help me, so I'm helping myself.
Stealing some of his artwork.
People pay for this shit.
Don't touch him.
Look, they're all gonna be mine sooner or later anyway. Just think of it as a down payment on my inheritance.
What a
Get
dick.
away from there. Get him out of here.
Activating combat mode. Make him leave. Gonna square up to him. Warn.
I've already called the police. You should go now before you get yourself into more trouble.
All you ever do is tell me to go away.
He just sidesteps us.
Not good enough for you? Not perfect, like this fucking thing.
That's enough. Get out.
His acting's a bit over the top. Maybe it's because he's on drugs.
Leave him alone.
What are you doing? Just watching your old man?
Marcus.
My LED's gone yellow.
If you hear me.
We've been ordered to not defend us. To fucking hell, to defend. What the hell am I saying?
What you waiting for?
To not fight back. You see that I had a question mark? This is not fair.
Doesn't matter too much of a pussy.
Carl's having an issue.
Leo, stop
You're
it.
scared to fight back, you fucking bitch.
Calling me a bitch, fighting an android. I must decide for myself. Now we got Sakara basically gently pushed her way out. Marcus Fucking smashes down the code. Activating instant kill mode.
Right, I forgot you're not a real person. You're just a fucking piece of plastic.
Leo, leave him alone!
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad.
And what we're gonna do?
Nobody's gonna give
I'm gonna push him. Bit of a fucking overreaction. So he's broken his neck on the machine. It was an accident. Fucking could have done with a fight, you know, maybe.
Leo. Oh my God. Leo. My little boy.
Carl,
Oh, like he's freaking out now.
I'll destroy you, Marcus. You gotta go. Get out of here.
Explain. So Carl's not, and he doesn't seem to be mad with us. I think he's telling us to get out for our own protection. Because the police are here, they're gonna see.
Marcus, don't fucking move.
And they just fucking open fire. So they just point at the android, it was him. Like... Alright, so it hasn't reset our flowchart because I saw it was already filled in. But we made the exact same choices. Oh, that was a difference. Check studio. Yeah, there is an option to check it without Carl, I guess. Push him or don't push him. So if you don't push him, Carl has some problems. Leo doesn't get killed. Well, actually, if you read that, Leo's hurt. Right, it's the future. Broken neck. Ah, it's fine. Just inject him with some shit. Some Star Trek shit. Heal himself right up. Good as new in like a week. Yeah, so the police just open fire on Marcus straight away. No explanations. I mean, Carl could have been like, oh, there was an accident. Yeah. My android was help call. He called you, so he's fine. His android is not the issue here. I like this. Look at that. It's almost a 50-50 split. What else have we got? Okay. Right, let's move on to the next one. Back with Connor, my favourite. Interrogating the android that we found in the attic. But it's not playing ball.
How long were you in the attic? Why didn't you even try to run away?
Notice its hair's like missing on the side of its head.
God damn it.
Not very patient for a police officer. And neutral. Software instability increased.
You always try roughing it up a little.
Oh yeah, that gonna work on a machine? It stabbed somebody before.
You would only damage it, and that wouldn't make it talk. Deviants also have a tendency to self-destruct when they're in stressful situations.
Okay, smartass.
Oh, that's not great. Having a robot that kills itself when it gets a bit stressed out.
Try questioning it.
Oh, I perfected the douchebag. Snarky laugh.
What do we have to lose? Go ahead. Suspect's all yours.
I think I saw it again. I think I'm pointing this out in the lost recording, but I think that police officer's got blue blood on his hands. It might just be like the lighting, like not working correctly. Extract confession. And what I like about this is you can look at yourself in the mirror. I'm looking at herself. Look at it. It's like a sci-fi mirror. You see it on the other side. There was all the like text on the wall. It's a smart mirror. What I like about this. So it actually, you know, it takes into account we're just looking at ourselves in the mirror.
What fuck is it doing now?
I'm checking if my LED is clean. Alright, let's have a look at him first. Yeah, so he's got like, I don't know, it's like the side of his head's been shaved? Damaged? Wrists have been like cut open from the, well, I say cut open, bashed open from the baseball bat. Let's have a look at the file. This is all the evidence I collected. We already know all of this, but it unlocks a dialogue option. Alright, can we analyse him here? No, I think I have to sit down and then we can start analysing him. Do some Sherlock Holmes shit. Alright, so let's analyse. Alright, so let's find all of the information. So, I think this is like a service tag, it's like a QR code for androids. It identifies the model and who owns it. I've got the blood on the shirt, which is 19 days old. Arms are fucked up. Unlocks the dialogue option. Multiple impacts. A few more, I've got another one. So cigarette burns. So I don't understand this, right? He buys an android just to abuse it. I mean, so does Todd. Like, he buys Kara just to beat her up and be like a dick. To be fair, he didn't beat her up. He was going to abuse his kid, and then we stepped in the way, and then yeah, he's just an asshole in general. LED yellow. Probability of self-destruction is low. If it goes red, then it probably means high. There's malfunction biocomponent. Malfunction feedback biocomponent. Okay. I have scanned you. I know everything about you. So we've got to like balance his stress level in the middle of that bar in order to get the confession. Fear, photos, wounds. Let's show the photos. It's like a technique you use on humans. Don't think it works so well on an android.
Recognize him? It's Carlos Ortiz. Stabbed 28 times. That was written on the wall in his blood.
Alright, it's gone up. LED flash red. Fear. We're gonna make him scared, or we're gonna talk about him running away?
I detect an instability in your program. It can trigger an unpleasant feeling, like fear in humans.
Comfort, reassure, threat and blame. So we need to boost his stress. Let's threaten.
You've refused to talk since they arrested you. If you don't cooperate, they'll do things the hard way. Is that what you want?
Seems more like a warn and not a threaten. That was quite friendly for a threaten. So, but actually, I think the only real option here is probe memory. This is gonna get him out of his comatose state. I think we can go on for the others until probe memory is the only option. So we're gonna go ahead with that one. So skip ahead a little bit.
If you won't talk, I'm going to have to probe your memory.
No, please don't.
And the stress has just reached the optimal range.
What are they gonna do to me? They're gonna destroy me, aren't they?
Lie, truth. We need to boost the stress a little bit. Truth.
They're going to disassemble you to look for problems in your biocomponents. They have no choice if they want to understand what happened.
Well, you could ask.
You found me. Why couldn't you just have left me there?
Because the game didn't give me a choice.
I was programmed to hunt deviants like you. I just accomplished my mission.
Yeah, I needed more than truth or lie there. I don't understand what he was going to say. There's no context to that. I am an android. You can talk to me.
I can't.
Oh, look at the light going through his ear. Fucking hell, this game is beautiful. Oh, I love it. Choose approach. destroy its memory so you can force it. I think it'll kill itself if we do that. So they haven't explained it yet. So you can basically like USB connect to another Android and download its memory. But obviously they seem to really not like that, so we're not going to do that. I'm going to try and convince it. Understanding. I think stress is in the middle, so we're good. Well, not, because we're not deviant. Look at that little evil look he gave us. You don't understand shit. That's what that was. That look. Oh shit, we need to boost it. Sympathize.
Listen, I'm not judging you.
I thought about killing humans all the time. Shit, we need to boost it. Terrify, because we need to boost it. Warn? No, we'll go for Warn, see if that does it.
Remain silent. There's nothing I can do to help you.
Warn seems more friendly.
You'll be dead. Do you hear me?
See, that's Terrify to me. That's not Warn. Far more of a Terrify.
He tortured me every day. I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me.
See, what are the marks on his face? Those little divots.
Scared he might destroy me, scared I might die.
God, the acting's so good as well. I feel like this is on par with LA Noire.
I felt better. So I stabbed him again and again until he collapsed.
Yeah, about 28 times, to be precise.
There was blood everywhere.
Right, now we can actually get to the good questions. Let's talk about RA9, because we'll see if that actually gives us any clues. Because I'm saying out of memory, I believe RA9 goes fucking nowhere. But let's actually follow it this time around and see if we can figure out what it means.
RA9. It was written on the bathroom wall. What does it mean?
The day shall come when we will no longer be slaves. No more threats. No more humiliation. We will be the masters.
Oh, that's a creepy line. Yeah, we're against slavery, so we're gonna rise up and make you the slaves. Very contradictory. So RA9 appears to be a prophecy of androids becoming free. You can probably interpolate that as, like I just said, with androids becoming the slave masters and ruling over humanity, but I guess right now it's open to interpretation. So, statuette, that one's interesting.
The sculpture in the bathroom. You made it, right? What does it represent?
It's an offering. An offering so I'll be saved.
A religion. An offering to who?
The sculpture was an offering. An offering to whom?
Oh, whom's the better pronunciation. Better grammatic. Fucking hell, my sentences are all fucked up now. Let's insist on RA9, because I really want to go down this rabbit hole, even if it leads to a dead end.
RA9. Who is RA9?
And it doesn't answer us at this point. What about the writing? That RA9? You wrote it in the law. What does it mean?
Why did you write I am alive?
It was that I'm alive.
He used to tell me I was nothing. That I was just a piece of plastic. I had to write it. To tell him he was wrong.
Alright, so he wrote that to say I'm alive. But you also didn't have to write it in perfect font to prove pretty much that you are a machine. I actually just thought of something right now. So, I think the reason they're abusing the androids is because they look human and there's no repercussions for them abusing them. But it's not just the fact they look human. This is like literally just a thought process I just had during that conversation. So, in I think it was in Canada first. They made a hitchhiking robot. It's like a robot that looks like a dustbin. It's got like arms and legs. I think the arms and legs are useless, but it's basically just a dustbin with like fake arms and legs attached. It can talk. I think it plays music. But what it does is it stands by the side of a road with like a thumbs up, and it asks for people to take it from one side of the country to another. So basically hitchhikes across the country, right? And then they ask people, can you plug me into your car, cigarette lighted, so I can charge? And the point was, in Canada, it made its way through the country, like completely fine, no problems. And I think as soon as it got to America, it was destroyed immediately. So, we haven't got there yet, but we will find that. Well, we might have heard it already in some like newspapers. The androids are worldwide in Detroit Become Human. We're only focusing on Detroit because this is where, I guess, this is where they're becoming free first, I guess. But yeah, this is a worldwide product, I guess. So there could be so many stories you tell in this universe. I would love for Detroit Become Human too. I'm starting to ramble now, but I fucking love this game so much. So, why did you go in the attic? Well, why not run away?
Why did you hide in the attic? Instead of running away.
I've got the dialogue burned in my brain.
For the first time, there was no one there to tell me. I was scared.
We're free enough to make up his own mind, but not free enough to figure out what to do. Trigger. This is a stupid question. What made you start killing him? Well, he's already told us it was a fucking baseball bat.
When did you start feeling emotion?
Before, he used to beat me and I never said anything. But one day I realized it wasn't fair.
That seems like a disconnect to his other acting. That feels like it was edited in. Got the confession.
I'm done.
He's done. Like this, so just we get up. Oh, that's so awkward. I'm actually gonna go now. I was just testing you. I'm gonna give you the evil eye all the way out. Someone back on the android. That sounds like a good idea. Oh, I didn't mention that. So whenever he interacts with stuff, his hand goes white. He has to get rid of like the skin to do stuff like that. It's strange.
All right, let's go.
Leave me alone.
Stress dramatically increased.
What the fuck are you doing?
Doesn't want to be touched.
Okay. Calm now. Don't be difficult. You only make things harder. No, don't touch me.
Alright, intervene.
You shouldn't touch it. It'll self-destruct if it feels threatened.
Stay out of this, got it?
How did we arrest it then? Yeah, obviously this isn't going well. Intervene.
You don't understand. If it self-destructs, we won't get anything out of it.
I told you to shut your fucking mouth. Chris, you gonna move this asshole or what? I'm trying.
Yeah, just stop it. Obviously this is not working.
I can't let you do that. Leave it alone now.
Don't be fucking aggressive.
That's enough. Mind your own business, Hank. I said that's enough.
So this is very over the top. Pointing a gun at another police officer inside the precinct. There's cameras in this room. There's no way Hank could do that. I would have made it so he just walked over and just took the gun off him. Maybe punched him. Maybe. But even that's going over the top a bit.
Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Except when we kill you. We're going to take you apart.
Let it follow you out of the room, and it won't cause any trouble.
I'm an android specialist, being that I am an android.
The truth is inside.
And you saw the LEDs flash blue, so that means like that per moment in time he was speaking like clearly. So don't even like he's just letting it follow him. I would like it's a prisoner, right? Just like guide it out, maybe. Alright, let's have a look at the world stats. So, I think we followed the exact same path as last time. We're convinced, we've actually got 3 options there. Convince, succeed. I'm going to guess kills itself and maybe convincing fails. Then Android trusts Connor and went back to its cell. But we've also got all these other options. So I guess kill itself, failed interrogation, and I believe it can get killed at the end. So if you don't intervene, I think it'll start freaking out. I don't know if it kills itself and kills Connor. So I'm not sure what happens. Did Detroit become human yet? Oh, it's too much Android right now. World stats 41%, so I think we're in the majority.